Hi everyone, this is Farah Kim from WinPure. Happy Thanksgiving! Now, in the spirit of the season, my team and I have come up with this ultimate data quality guide for teams that are busy with year-end reports and forecasts. We want to help you get clean and reliable data without being too bogged down by the process. So in this 5-minute video, which I promise you will be well worth your time, I will walk you through some of the common challenges that teams face during Q4, and I will also show you how a solution like WinPure can be added to your tech stack so that you can get clean and reliable data to build those insights and reports. Now, ready to get started? Let's go. Now, we all know Q4 is an extremely chaotic time period. You've got multiple departments trying to achieve their year-end goals with data. So you've got departments like finance, for example, trying to build fiscal reports. You've got your marketing and sales department trying to build reports on revenue generated through marketing campaigns throughout the year. You've got your leadership team wanting reports and insights for the new year. Now, in the midst of all this chaos, it is your IT team that is trying to cater to all of these requests while having their own deadlines and projects. Now, with all of this, data quality takes a backseat. No one thinks about it. No one really invests any sort of time into, deep cleaning or deduplicating all of those records. They simply extract the information, do some superficial cleanup, insert it into a dashboard, generate the reports, and present it. Now, what happens when you ignore data quality? Problems like duplicate data, dirty data, inconsistent data, missing data, all of these issues leads to flawed insights and therefore skewed and inaccurate reports. Now, imagine building your campaign for the new year or, just creating some sort of plan for the new year on the foundation of an inaccurate report. That is one of the biggest challenges organizations face when they're too bogged down by data, processes, and the lack of automated technology. And what do I mean by dirty and inconsistent data? Here's an example that you can see on my screen. You've got this table of regular customer information. Now, this is very basic. Companies have far more complex records than what I'm showing you. But even in this basic example, you can see that this individual has multiple emails and phone numbers and physical addresses, but the data is very confusing. You've got issues with spellings, you've got different phone numbers, you've got email addresses that has typos, you've got incomplete and missing information and inconsistent formats of phone numbers. This may look like it's not a big problem, but imagine if you were to say that you have 2 customers named John Doe, but your report would say that, for example, but when you go back to your original source of data, you realized, hey, I just have one John Doe. The other one is either a duplicate or, keep in mind, a fraudulent account. How would you know the difference? So unless you are able to review and study this data and figure out the issues that it has, it is very challenging to use this data into your reports, because then what you're going to get will be skewed information. So as promised, here is a checklist for your data quality tasks. Now, this checklist is based on the data quality framework that we have integrated within the WinPure system. So it will follow a very logical flow of how to extract, profile the data for errors, then clean and dedupe the data, and eventually it will bring you to a point where you can use the AI data match in the solution to identify these intricate duplicates that you may not be able to find manually. So with this, I hope you will be able to clean and dedupe your data without having to spend too much time and effort on it. The link again to this checklist will be given to you in the comments below. Make sure you save it and download it and tick off every task that you've done. If you don't want to use WinPure for this, that's also fine. This checklist is designed for anyone who's trying to work with data. I hope the video and the checklist was helpful. Now, before we go, a very quick summary. Do not carry the sins of the past into the future. Meaning, if you ignore data quality issues now and still try to go on and create those reports based on flawed data, you are putting yourself and the company at risk for the future. Do not do that. However, do not also try to solve these problems by yourself, because data cleansing is far from an enjoyable job. It is a lot of manual work. It takes a lot of effort. So it's better to have an automated solution that you can use to save up on that time and effort, which you can then align for more strategic goals. And lastly, with all of this, I just hope and wish that you can walk into 2025 confident with the reports that you have created. So here we end this video. If you like our content, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll see the details of that in the next slide, and I will put the links to these guides and checklists in the comments below. Let me know what you think, and if you have any challenges whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn directly or reach out to one of my colleagues, the information of which I've given to you in the next slide. Until then, see you. Bye-bye.